This is a super black hat way to get backlinks, which I probably shouldn't share, but I'm going to share it anyway. It's pretty interesting. Look, in the world of getting backlinks, in the world of increasing your site's domain authority so you can rank on Google, there are so many different ways to do it. So many different ways to do it, but people want the hacks. People want the growth hacks. People want the tricks to get them lots of backlinks at once. So it looks like they're going viral. I'm going to share one of these that I personally don't do because, like I said, I don't do the black hat stuff. I don't do it. I don't do it. And if I did, I wouldn't say it on this podcast. I wouldn't say it publicly because that'd be just dumb. So let me tell you this story. I'm in Poland. As many of you know, I'm in the small city in Poland. I met this guy yesterday. Super mysterious guy. Went to a luxury cafe, sat down next to this super mysterious guy. He's dressed in very nice clothes. Just normal clothes, but expensive brands. And we start talking, and we end up talking about digital marketing. He's from the United States, just like me. And what I like to do to get people to share their secrets is I share some of my secrets. So I share some of my secrets with him. I talk about bottom of funnel search engine optimization, talk about some of the things that I did in crypto, I talk about TikTok, and then he tells me about the black hat stuff that he does. And I never get this guy's name. He tells me about some of the black hat stuff that he does, and this can very easily be used for link building. So people pay him to take down a person or brand's reputation. Let's just say a brand. A brand can be a person, a brand can be a company. People pay him to take down brands' reputation, and he has a formula for doing this. This is what the formula is. He gets all of his business through word of mouth. His formula. He thinks of something salacious, something bad and salacious, something click-worthy, scroll-stopping, and he writes a thread about it on 4chan. 4chan, of all places, a mostly unmoderated image board. He'll write a thread about it. Usually the thread will be salacious, and it will get comments, and if it doesn't get comments, he will use VPNs, and he will put the comments there himself. Then what he does is he screenshots this. So he screenshots this salacious story from 4chan, puts it onto the 4chan subreddit of reddit.com, buys upvotes to it. He says buying upvotes on Reddit is very easy. That's what this person says. Puts a screenshot on Reddit, and then it'll usually stay number one on the 4chan subreddit. At this point, if it's a salacious enough story and if it's right about the right brand, there's a good chance that a journalist will pick it up. And if a journalist does not pick it up, this person sends it anonymously to reporters, and then reporters write stories. This has been leaked. This is a potential leak. So-and-so. This was leaked on 4chan. This was leaked on Reddit, and people love that, and they eat it up. In fact, if you'd like to see some of this guy's work, you literally can just Google leaked on 4chan. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty black hat. It can be used to take down competitors, and it is, or people who you don't like. But it can also be used for link building. Now, again, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing anything bad. So nothing incriminating here. But if somebody wanted to go against the terms of service of multiple organizations, you would plant a salacious story, but one that has a positive tint to it, one that is still click-worthy and scroll-stopping. Now, you can't do something negative about your own company because negative backlinks will actually hurt you. It will not boost your domain authority. The reason that I know this is because this is a story from long ago. It's pretty funny, actually. And before Google put in sentiment analysis, companies would just really piss off their customers, like give them just complete crap experiences. So the customers would go and write bad reviews and write bad blogs and write bad articles about the companies, and these companies would get backlinks, and that would boost their domain authority. And this became a real problem. This became a real problem to such an extent that Google had to put in sentiment analysis to detect the sentiment around a backlink to fix this. And then Google was able to tell, okay, all of these people don't like this company, so it's getting all these backlinks for the bad reasons. And then these companies started getting penalized, or it just didn't affect their domain authority, or it even decreased their domain authority. So you don't want to create a salacious story that is negative. You want to create a salacious story that has a positive tint to it. And then you can run through this person's same playbook. Do everything the same as I described at the beginning of the story. And it's all very black hat. Plant the story on 4chan, plant the comments on 4chan, put it on the 4chan subreddit, buy upvotes to it, leak it to journalists. It doesn't even, so with sentiment analysis, it doesn't even, as long as it's not a negative story, it doesn't even have to be positive. It can be neutral, but just very interesting. That's the crazy thing. It can be neutral, but very interesting. Interesting to the point where people want to write about it. And if that happens, you start getting all of these backlinks. You're going viral. That increases your domain authority. Now, like I said, I'll say it again. This is very black hat against the TOS of many companies. Don't do it, but it is very interesting. And there's so many different interesting ways out there to increase a website's domain authority. This allows you to rank for lucrative keywords, lucrative searches on Google and other search engines so that you make sales, you get traffic, you get subscribers to your newsletter, whatever it is that you are selling, you get that and you increase your domain authority. It's so important. Such an important part of search engine optimization, of internet marketing in general. SEO is my favorite channel. And because everything that you do on every channel can add to your domain authority, that's why I think it is the best and most fascinating of all of the marketing channels. And with, like I've talked about on other episodes, with bottom of funnel search engine optimization, where you literally can create pages to go after the purchase intent terms that you want. So the people who are searching for what you are selling, they find your brand. They find your brand and they convert because you make pages that cater exactly to these people, and these people are finding you. And you can do that. And if your domain authority is high enough, you can go after the most lucrative terms. You can go after the most competitive terms. And even with just minimally high domain authority, even like a 9 out of 100, I have seen people rank #1 for bottom of funnel purchase intent keywords with search engine optimization. Domain authority, I'm not going to say it's the most important thing, but you want to have some of it. And if you're a real pro, something like this story will certainly be interesting to you. Don't do it. It's against the rules. I don't do it. Never going to do it. So against the rules. Not going to do it. Well, you won't find me doing it because it's so against the rules. But I think it's a very interesting way to increase domain authority. Just don't make a negative story about yourself. Positive stories, those are harder to make go viral. Interesting stories, they can be neutral, but interesting stories, those are the ones usually that get shared. This is episode 134 of The Edward Show, where I share daily growth hacks, stories, marketing things that I am learning or that I have done with everybody so you can get more views, more subscribers, more customers, more of the things that make you happy, more traction. And I'm recording this episode from Poland. Like I said, I'm in Poland trying to find an apartment here, and it is tough. This is one of the craziest things that I have done, coming to Poland with two friends. I've lived here before, but this is the first time where I just came and got a hotel the night before, and I'm just extending my like complete uncertainty, just extending my hotel room every night as I look for places, hitting up random realtors in English who barely speak English, going to look at 5 apartments a day. And it's pretty funny that I'm doing this. I think I might have found a place. I really hope it's a good one, because I'm getting tired of this and I want to build funnels of my own. I want to build marketing funnels of my own for this podcast, for my newsletter, for so many different things. I have so many ideas. I want to build that domain authority. With high domain authority, you can't lose. You cannot lose with high domain authority. I'm going to make a podcast. I'm going to make another episode about how people who sell, because people will sometimes build entities, website entities that have high domain authority, and they don't know anything about search engine optimization. So they sell these entities for way less than they're worth because they don't know anything about SEO. And with high domain authority, the opportunities that you have are limitless. With high domain authority, the opportunities that you have are limitless, especially if you understand bottom of funnel search engine optimization, which I've talked about ad nauseum, and I will continue to talk about ad nauseum. If you want to learn more about bottom of funnel search engine optimization, you can Google My Love Letter to Bottom of Funnel SEO by Edward Sturm. And until tomorrow, this is episode 134 of my show. So I'm wrapping it up. Gonna edit this. Maybe I'll go for a walk in this nice Polish evening, and I will talk to all of you again tomorrow. Bye now.